but the fact that you were just feeling down, and Sharif talked about faith and hope, and faith and hope goes in tandem, they go together. And as I defined it earlier, I said faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. All right. So if that's what is keeping you or keeps you going, now how about how about those that do it with music and love? And it does, some people say, if there's no music, I know they get myself. You understand? You are to go through things. Might just listen to music, they go. You understand? So some people are like that. Listening to music, or being loved, being shown love at that time, that moment. It goes a long way. So a lot of people have different perspective to which, um and to how they can keep themselves going when they feel heavy. For me, when I feel heavy, I first and foremost I go spiritual. Do you understand?
Okay.
I I go the spiritual way. I pray first. Do you understand?
That's nice.
And not just any prayer. If you are in Christendom, you will understand when they say you pray and you speak in tongues. You kabosh, kabash. Do you
So,
understand?
all right.
Yeah, so that's what I do. And when I do that, there's this sense of calm and this sense of direction that comes again. Sometimes solutions will come in when you do that, you understand? And then you carry out those solutions from there, and then the challenges will go. But another thing that drives me going is inspirational music. Do you understand? That time, you see a lot of songs that you want to play that will slightly go with that situation on time. Do you understand? For
Okay.
instance, you're going through a money challenge and you don't know the last or the next time you'll be seeing or expecting money. Do you understand?
Okay.
Sometimes I just play songs, and they're not just songs. I play mostly, you know, when you're down, you're supposed to go spiritual. Do you understand? Some persons will argue against, but for me, spiritual fixes it. Do you understand? If you go, if you take it lightly, it might weigh you down more. Especially for those challenges that are very very tough.
Well,
Do you understand?
I've not gotten that part, that
Mm.
spiritual part. I've
Mm.
not gotten it.
Now, for instance, the kind of songs you listen to that
No,
that
song
are
is
soul
song is different.
that are soul lifting. You understand?
Okay.
Do you understand? That's what I'm going through.
Okay.
You know, they are not just any songs you listen to.
Okay. Okay.
These are songs that will elevate your soul. These are songs that will inspire your thoughts. These are songs that will correct that negative thought at that time. Do you understand? So these are kind of the things that I'm talking about that I do when I am feeling very heavy in my heart. Do you understand? When you're feeling very heavy, there are particular things you should do to keep you on track
At that moment.
at that time. Do you
All
understand?
right.
No matter how long that challenge is going to be, go through that sacrifice.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
That trend at that particular time. For me, I do it spiritually and I do music and I speak words of encouragement to myself. Do you understand?
Okay.
And sometimes movies as well do it for me too. Yes, I watch a lot of movies, especially series, movies that make sense, that are to me, not movies, not all these Nollywood movies. I'm not talking about Nollywood movies. I'm talking about Hollywood. I'm talking about movies that would steer your mind when you're done watching it. For instance, have you seen this movie Game of Thrones?
Mm.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I think I've watched that
All
film.
right, so I think we should do a movie show. You understand? Maybe tomorrow we infuse it in the program where we'll talk about movies and movies that trended, back in the days. Do you understand?
Okay.
All right, so I think we should do that tomorrow about movies. But sometimes when you watch movie and when you're down, that movie will elevate your thoughts, your mindset. It will take away all those worries you had. You understand? And bring you to that present reality of that movie that you're watching at that particular time. So when you are watching movies, or when you are listening to songs, or when you are going spiritual, no matter how the challenge goes through, or the challenge is, at that particular time your mind is fixated, and your mind is what is going through something. So those music will reset and reschedule the thought process that comes in between those challenges. Do you understand?
In this life,
Mm.
according to what you say concerning music, I I could just say, let me just say, that let me call it purpose.
Yeah.
Purpose in the sense that you as a person, if you are maybe find yourself in that particular situation, so you would just remember, okay, let me play so type of song just to catch up my body.
Yeah.
So, but mostly people don't really take that as a
As a
way, yeah, to elevate that stuff. And in terms of love, you understand, I can accept that, because let me give an instance of, let me just say, someone that feel that facing that challenges, and he or she think, okay, the next thing for he or she is just to go and buy, just to, and then along that line, maybe he's going towards that stuff. Might just think that, okay, what if I do this, who and who is going to affect, either positive or negative. So that called love can easily change his or her mind back, that okay, let me go back, maybe I should keep on pushing, maybe things might turn around. You understand?
So what do you say about people that even if they do that, they still end up taking the decision they want to take? For instance, we've heard stories on the third mainland bridge where people just jump into the lagoon, and for God knows,
after they are overthinking a bit,
for God knows whatever they've been thinking about, and they just jump into the lagoon, and then that's that. So in that scenario, in that case, do you understand?
Okay.
What do you think the person should have done in order to keep going, not give up?
I will just say that so-called person, if I should advise that person, I will just tell that person, he or she, to inculcate the attitude of gratitude. You understand? When he or she inculcates that attitude of gratitude, he will know that in this life, we came to this life for one or two purposes that we need to fulfill. Killing each other or by ourselves is not the solution.
Death.
Yeah, death is not the solution to the. So
okay,
if you have this thing in mind that, okay, let me just be giving thanks to God, the one that created me, I believe that is where I come in, faith and hope.
Okay.
That person will surely get to where he or she is going.
What about people that have lost everything? Like, they've lost everything. We've had cases in the past where people have lost everything. For instance, someone that was very wealthy suddenly lost his home, lost his car, lost his wife, lost his kids. Do you understand? Now, those are life challenges, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what would keep that person going afterwards? What can?
See, in this type of scenario, it's a very, very difficult task. You understand? It's a very, I don't wish that for my enemy. You understand? It's a very, very difficult task. So it's hard for a person to just stand on his or her feet. That, okay, don't let me give up.
Okay.
It is very, unless a person that God itself touch his soul or what, that can only just say, okay, everything come from God, and then let accept the fact that flee back to him. That is, God gave us, and then he take it back. Now package himself to another level.
There's this popular inspirational scholar, let's just say inspirational um, man. He talks about inspiration and the like. His name is Les Brown. He said something. He said, when life throw you back, you understand, with your back on the ground, when your back is on the ground.
Okay.
Now, do you know the response? Like when your back is on the ground and you're facing up.
Okay.
Do you understand? Now, that's challenge. Is that not?
I understand.
And the response is, if you can look up, you can sit up, right? That's what he said. Like if your back is on the ground.
Okay. Definitely your face with that.
Yes, your face will be looking up.
Yes.
So if you can look up, you can come up or you can sit up. That's what he said. So in that aspect, now these are different scenarios, right?
Okay.
You understand? Someone whose back is on the ground and then you're trying to stand up, and then because you're facing up, then you should do something and then get up, right? But in this case, you've lost everything. You understand? So how can someone keep it going after that? You made mention of some point, and I agree with you, but some persons will not even think about anything. So that's why I always emphasize the need for spirituality. Although in that aspect, I will not say spirituality would work. Do you understand? I will not say spirituality should or would work. I would rather suggest that the person is loved, as you stated. Do you understand? The person is loved, and there's no better way to do it than to show it at that moment.
Okay.
And then perhaps change his environment at that moment as well. You should have another memory of things that's going on, not memory of things that has happened. Do you understand? So that's one aspect. All right. So in the long run, all right, for many, it's music. Music becomes therapy.
Okay.
And each lyrics is a reminder, each melody a form of healing, and the right song can carry what words can't express and remind us that we are not alone in the fight. Now, for instance, the other day when they play a song, and for instance, you play a P-Square song, and we are singing it word for word, right? You say your love no they like.
Okay.
You say your feelings no they. You understand?
Okay.
And then we are vibing to the song. We are singing it. Now there's this melody. There's this thing that automatically turn up on your brain and in your consciousness. Do you understand? You forget about anything at that moment. Is that
will
correct?
make you go along with that song.
So when you forget about so many things at that particular time,
okay,
because you're vibing to that song, you are singing and you are vibing to it because you love the song so much, and the song is speaking a particular message to you at that time. Do you understand? So at that point, you would not think about so many things. You only think about that song and how sweet the song is, right? So that's it. A lot of people will tilt towards music. A lot of people will tilt towards love, and some towards faith. Now, love comes in the warmth of family. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And the laughter of friends, or even self-love. Love gives meaning to the struggle. It tells us that life, no matter how hard, is still worth living because of the people and connections that color it. Do you understand? So the kind of people that roll with you at that moment as well can, determine the kind of love you receive.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm getting your point.
So now let's take it a bit notch. Do you understand? What kind of songs do you play when you are feeling heavy?
Are you throwing that question to me?
Yes, of course.
Songs?
What kind of song? Yes. Oh, you're not a song person.
No. Though I used to listen to songs, but if I should say, I would go for Topia Labi.
Ha! Tokyo Alabi, okay.
I'll go for Tokyo
But the
Alabi.
last time I checked, you Sharif, you're a Muslim,
I
right?
know, I know, I
Okay.
know. But I choose to go for Tokyo Alabi. You understand? Because
Okay.
that woman, I can't describe her.
All right.
She's top-notch person. So very, very unique in us.
But
In everything, the woman is very, very
that's the
fantastic.
spiritual.
Yeah, that's why I chose to go for her.
That's spiritual, you know. So if you are going that way, that means it's spiritual.
No, 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 no. See, it's not everything that is spiritual in life. Sometimes something might just come naturally. So we shouldn't be thinking that everything that happens to a person that is spiritual. So it might just come naturally. So you have to face it. That's why they call something resiliency. Resilience. So it is. If I should break it down, just for you to know that anything that happened to you in this life, it is not permanent. Either if it is good or bad, it's not permanent. So
Okay.
we should just hope well that okay, everything that we are enjoying now shouldn't leave us.
All right, you've heard from Sharif right here in the studio. If you're just tuning in, this is still the midweek Muse and Melodies right here on Overt Radio with me, Akanamo, and Sharif, our producer, right here. Of course, if you're just you can join the conversation on our social media handles: Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, YouTube, and of course, you can call us via the phone line 0708 723 3165, 0707 0633 159. Those are the numbers you call and then give us your opinion about the topic, which states that what keeps you going when life feels heavy. What keeps you going when keeps you heavy. Now let's go and play this song coming in from Nasty C, and he titled this one All In. Nasty C, All In. You know, okay, you don't have it. All right, so it talks about life, you know, and he was talking about if the world, you know, talks, he talks about, you know, just inspirational, right? You know, so let's just take that song, and when we come back, we'll continue on the midnight or the midweek Muse and Melody right here on Overt Radio.
Here, your favorite beats always